What are the disadvantages of lobbying? Have you ever wondered how lobbying affects our government and society? Today, we will look at the disadvantages of lobbying, especially from a Republican viewpoint, and how it relates to limited government principles and bureaucratic overreach. First, one major issue is the distortion of representation. Lobbying often gives more power to wealthy special interest groups, corporations, and unions. This can drown out the voices of regular citizens, creating an imbalance in how lawmakers hear from their constituents. When money talks louder than the average taxpayer, it undermines the idea of equal representation. Next, lobbying can worsen economic inequality. It tends to favor established businesses and powerful entities that can afford to pay for influence. This leads to policies that protect these entrenched interests rather than encouraging competition in the free market. As a result, the gap between the wealthy and the less fortunate can grow wider. Another concern is regulatory capture. Lobbyists may advocate for regulations that benefit their clients instead of the public. This can lead to situations where government agencies, meant to oversee industries, become dominated by those very industries. This situation can weaken accountability and transparency, which are essential for a functioning democracy. Lobbying can also contribute to the expansion of the administrative state. More lobbying often results in complex regulations and government interventions that primarily serve special interests. This growth in bureaucracy goes against conservative ideals that favor limited government and individual freedom. Additionally, lobbying can reduce government efficiency and accountability. When policies favor narrow interests, it can lead to wasteful government spending and misallocation of resources. This undermines fiscal responsibility and the effective functioning of government institutions. Lastly, there are ethical concerns tied to lobbying. The close relationships between lobbyists and lawmakers can create a risk of undue influence and conflicts of interest. This situation can erode public trust in government and the democratic process, making citizens feel disconnected from their representatives. These disadvantages highlight why many Republicans call for reforms aimed at increasing transparency and limiting the influence of special interests. Such changes are intended to ensure that government remains accountable to all citizens, not just a privileged few. These reforms align with conservative goals to restrain bureaucratic growth and uphold the principles of limited government.